12 News reporter Jacob Seuss begins our coronavirus coverage tonight, showing us what a typical day at work looks like in the age of the pandemic.
In 2018, Emma Maslin graduated from Binghamton University. Fast forward 2 years, and the Whitney Point native is now a registered nurse at Duke in the middle of a global pandemic.
If you had told me that on my orientation I would be training to treat COVID patients or people with like high acuity disease, I never would have believed them.
Maslin works on the bone marrow transplant floor and begins her day much earlier than normal.
As when I get there, I have to go through screening. So the line is like, for all the nurses at shift change, it's really long.
And due to the lack of bone marrow transplants during the pandemic,
like every week we're sending nurses to be trained for COVID units.
Which puts Maslin in a situation she says she never thought she would be in.
Last week I was floated to a unit that had seen exposure, and so that's pretty nerve-wracking.
Through all the uncertainty, Maslin says the most strenuous part,
the shortages of personal protective equipment, especially masks.
Due to the shortage, she says nurses are forced to wear the same mask for the entirety of their shift.
Which also puts us at risk a little bit just because we're like constantly breathing in stuff that may be on the mask.
But Maslin says she's trying to stay strong mentally.
It's a routine now. It's just kind of what you do every day.
Because through all the craziness, this is the job she worked so hard to get.
It's what you sign up for when you take the oath, and it's just part of the job, and you just try and stay as positive as possible.
In Vestal, Jacob Seuss, 12 News.